Once you unfold your Boba Wrap, you want to find the center and hold that over your waist. And then stretch the fabric out to the sides. And then what you can do is crisscross it around your back. And you want it to look like this. And make sure the straps are nice and wide and not twisted. Put your other side through. And then the important part, because of the stretch in the fabric, is to make sure you pull it nice and snug. So give it another cross in the front and get it nice and tight. And then at this point you can tighten the back. You can tighten the side or the front. Just make sure you do a double knot and you're set to go. This is the infant hold for the Boba Wrap. The first thing you want to do when you have your wrap on is make sure that it's nice and snug. You don't want to have it loose. You don't want your baby to be slouching or to be low in the wrap. You want her to be nice and high. Alright, come here, baby. Aww. You want to take her and put her up on your shoulder. And when you're putting her in the wrap, you want to make sure that her legs are in the M-like position, just like she has them right now. I'm going to take the inside panel, the one that's closest to my heart, and wrap it around her body. There you go. And then once I get her in there, I can adjust her legs some more. And put the other side around. Get her nice and snug, and I'm going to reach in through the sides. There we go. And get our legs adjusted into that M position. Take the front panel and put it up over her body. There you go. You want to make sure that her head is close enough so you can kiss it. And then you want to make sure that her nose is parallel to the ground and that her airway is always clear. If she needs a little bit of head support, you can put the side panel over. Again, making sure that her airway is clear and that her nose is up and her chin is up. So I have Rowan's legs in the M-looking position because she's about 10 pounds. But as she gets bigger, or if your baby is pushing her legs out or seeming to kind of go slanted in the wrap, what you can do is wrap her legs around your waist. And that makes it much more comfortable for you and your baby. When your baby's too old to be in the fetal position, you want to use the Love Your Baby hold with the Boba Wrap. What you do for this one is, again, start with the panel that's closest to your heart and put your baby's leg through there, cover the material on their back, and then put their other leg through the other side. So you want to have an X kind of crisscrossed over their bottom. And then what you want to do is slide your baby down and make sure that you get the material all the way underneath their knees to give them good proper support. And then you can take the panel and lift it up over them. And again, make sure that their head is close to your chin and that their airway is clear. And you can have their feet tucked out, or you can tuck them in too. When taking your baby out of the Boba Wrap, don't untie the wrap. What you can do is just separate the material on the top here, hold your baby underneath her armpits, and just slowly lift her out. And then what's great about the Boba Wrap is that you're wearing it. And so if you need to run another errand, go into a store, you can just slip your baby right back in whenever you need to. I want to show you a few things that you're not supposed to do when you have your baby in the Boba Wrap. So you don't want to have your baby too low. This baby is way too far from my chin. I can't kiss the top of her head. It's just not a safe position for her to be in for breathing. Another thing that you want to make sure never happens is you don't want to ever have your baby be covered up by the material. You want to make sure that her head is exposed. Another thing to watch out for is that if your baby is kind of squished or that their head position is down, you want to keep their head up so that their chin is not touching their chest. Another thing that applies to the safety of baby wearing in the Boba Wrap is you want to make sure that the fabric that's supporting your baby's bottom goes fully to the backs of their knees so that their legs are supported. And you want the material to cover their bottoms and to come underneath their legs. You don't want it to be like this, so that they're dangling in the wrap. When using the Boba Wrap, you don't want to have your baby in a sideways position like this. You want to make sure that they're upright. You want to have their head close to your chin, close enough that you can kiss them. And you also want to make sure that their face is always facing to the side so that they have a clear and breathable airway and that their chin is not touching their chest. With the Boba Wrap, it's best to carry your baby so that they're facing you. We really don't recommend that you carry your babies forward facing.